everybody. It's me, Tabby Lou. You may hear my ferrets scratching around because I'm right beside their cage. So I did not take my walk today because it was cold and I was getting recipe ideas from my cousin. She's a very good cook too. Thinking about putting her on my show because I think you guys will love her. That's up to her though. Yeah, my babies. You know, they can actually eat these, so I got them some of these to chew on. They can't have very much of it. Take a little piece and give it to them as like a dog treat. Well, that's too small. I keep dropping it. Here, oh, take a bite. Here, Scooby. There. But anyway, I'm not real sure what I want to talk about today. Other than I really need to get a work on in the house. I was doing workouts for a while in the house and well, I kind of got discouraged, of course. But not with my weight though. I didn't get discouraged with my weight. So, don't think it was about that. It was just that having my music on bothered some. So I just quit doing it. But I'm going to start doing some weights with you guys in the house because, you know I'm going to have some extra skin. I do know that. But I'm hoping that, it won't be a lot, because I seen a girl that she had lost a lot of weight and and it was a lot of skin, and I don't have the money to remove the skin. I do have insurance, but they won't do that unless the skin is like gonna endanger your health. I do have a topic for today. And yesterday was a very hard day for me because I've come to the realization that me and this certain person will never be what we used to be. And honest to God, to set my truth free, I'm going to just put it out there. And some people say you can write it down, whatever, and burn it and leave it alone. And it will make you feel better. But honestly, I don't know if it's going to make me feel any better. But let's just say this person was my friend for 20 years. Okay? And this person was someone that I never thought in a million years thought that we would ever fight. We had fought in the past, but not fist fight or nothing, but words. And I let one of my boyfriends totally make fun of her. And it wasn't right. I didn't make fun of her. But I obviously didn't stop it. But when he disappeared out of my life, I kind of came back with her. And I apologized to her and told her that I was sorry and that he should have never did that and I should have never allowed it. okay? Honestly, I do think that was me being a bad friend. But honestly, I didn't start any of it, you know? I'm always the one to get the backlash. I'm the one that takes all the blame and none of it's laid on them. And that's a true story. But, I don't know what happened between that and everything. It was another friend involved, and it just all escalated, and I had nothing to do with it, honestly. But anyway, this same person, her and her man were having problems. They've been having problems for a long time. But I'm the friend that just stays out of it because I don't want to cause problems. But I always end up getting hurt. And I try to stay out of it. And it goes along to saying it as if you hang with trash, you become trash. And I guess it's the same thing if you engage in talking about even in a positive way, you still are engaging and you still are part of the problem. So I have learned my lesson. I've really learned my lesson about trying to pick sides, and honestly, I will never do it again. If anybody asks me, do you know this? I don't want to know the problem because I always get the crap into the stick, if you know what I mean. This person deserves happiness of anybody. She's so sweet, so kind. She deserves love. And she's getting that now because she's got a new man, and he treats her like gold. And I'm not just saying this hoping she will see it and make up with me, because that's not going to happen now. And reason why is because it's always on their terms that they want me to bow down and kiss the old anus, if you know what I mean. But I tried a couple days ago to reconcile with her and try to just say, hey, let's squash it. I even tried a couple months ago. But instead of her apologizing for her part in it, she says thank you. Which is saying thank you, and I know I didn't do anything wrong. In fact, she did, but I'm not going to state it, because if she didn't know what she done, then obviously she didn't care. It doesn't matter now. But what really matters is how I feel right now. And I feel like I'm cheated. Now I haven't cheated, but I feel like I've been cheated, because this was a person I would go out of my way to see, to see her because she was funny, and no, she wasn't the smartest, and neither am I, but me and her kind of went hand in hand with it. We did things with our in our heart, we wanted people to be happy. But she soon got involved with this guy. And you know what? This guy, I was worried about her because she didn't hardly know him. And she met him online. And I also met mine online too. My husband. But that wasn't the point. The point was that she just met him. And I never said they shouldn't have been together. I said, just be careful, And of course, a friend is going to tell you that, okay? Because I think she'd been in enough heartbreak. But then again, so had I. And I also did the same thing. I got out of one relationship and ran right back into another one, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I did. So me being the friend I am, I just told her to be careful. But then other things transpired, like a certain, okay, the girl had a phone that was, the messages were being, when you would text, they would go back to another phone that she had that would tell her what that phone was saying. I knew about it. I knew that she was still getting the messages, but the person messaging me did not know that. And the person that messaged me, now that me and my friend have fallen out, she hasn't talked to me since. But anyway, I knew the stuff was being like looked at and stuff like that. So I did say probably a couple things maybe about people I shouldn't have said, but not really horrible. But it was things that was told to me. And then I was just repeating it, you know. So I don't really know the whole story. So when I tell you something, when I say I don't know the whole story, I don't. So I know, why do you even talk about it? Well, it's just something to talk about. But, you know, I think at the time this person that was talking to me about that was just concerned for the grandbabies, you know, more than anything. But now, on my uncle's day of death, actually day of burial, she decides to put out a video. F fake friends, okay? It's called the F word, fake friends. I immediately knew it was about me, because I think I was tagged in the video. I was hurt, and I actually came on live on Facebook, and I had tears running down my face because, not because I was upset because she found out about it, but because I had taken up for her so many times. And instead of her being, listening to me, and I've been friends with this girl for 20 plus years, I had. And she wants to throw it away because of something I said, but she talked about me too. See, and I know she did. I have people, I mean, anybody to talk about me because she wanted me to help her with getting with this certain person. She knew I liked him, okay? She knew it. Let's already explained that to her. I did like him. And instead of her being a friend, she's like, Tabitha, will you help me get with him be with me? And being the friend that I was, I just give it up. I said, you know, my friend's friendship means more to me than being with a guy. So, sorry, it just was getting on my nerves. I did. I went and talked to him. And he probably would not admit it today. I don't give a crap. But I talked to him and I said, look, you know, my friend really likes you and you should give her a chance. And his exact words were, I'll give anything a chance, okay? All right. So he did. I walked out of the door. I walked, you know, into the car and I rode away. And the next day they were together, which was okay with me. I wasn't even mad. I mean, like, okay, so what? You know, you got the man. Yeah, Scooby, listen to my story. He was watching me. But she got the man and she did what she did. But honestly, I went to ask him about it, and his words were, I'm not with her. He was holding my hand, telling me he wasn't with her, and I jerked my hand from him and I said, yes, you are. stop lying. I do not do that bull crap with friends messing with friends' men, okay? I'm not that type of woman. But anyway, then her and her mom took it upon themselves to go around our town, our little small town, and think I wasn't going to get back to me, and told everyone that I was jealous of them, their relationship. No, I wasn't. I was happy for her. I mean, I'm that type of friend that wants to see you happy, even if it makes me sad. And, that is why I'm upset, because people that pooped on her, she is more than willing to talk to them. Sorry, I got a sock. And I want so bad just to forget that we were even friends. Because that's how bad it hurts. And I'm not begging her to be my friend. I don't beg people to be my friends. And I'm always about being friends with somebody, okay? But I will not beg her. And tonight will be the only night, the last night, I will actually talk about it. I will not speak of her again. I am actually thinking about getting off TikTok because she's on there. Because I know that all her songs are about me. I thought they were about her ex, but they're not. They're not about her. They're about me. And it hurts because she took upon herself not to even listen to me. So that's what hurts, is I actually took up for her when other people were saying bad things about her. And I was saying I'm happy to see her happy. I just wanted her happy. But that's what you get. You just promise me that when you get a friend, and if you're a teenager, and if you're older, which most of my friends are older now, so they should know this deal. But if you are older, then you know. But if you're younger, if you're a teenager and you're watching this, do yourself a big favor. Do yourself a big favor. When someone is in a relationship, and no matter how much they're hurting, and I know it sounds horrible, do not say anything. Act like it doesn't exist. Now, if they're hurting them, like in a physical way, yeah, say something. But more than likely, if you say something, you're going to look like this on a video. I had never wanted to cry on a video, and I never thought I would. But now I know. The story gets to me because I don't know how to put it to you guys. I don't know how to explain it. But I know, I want her to know that I was on her side. I was on her side. But it doesn't matter now because we're no longer talking. And that's just the way it's going to be from now on. It has to be, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be involved with stupid stuff like that. You know, like, I have congestive heart failure. I have diabetes. I have a blood disorder. She was pregnant and she had her son, and I'm thinking it was her middle son, I think. or it was her youngest. It was the boy. And I came to see her then in the hospital. And I also came to see her when she had her very first house with her daughter. She lived about 15 minutes from me, or maybe an hour. I can't remember how long it was to get there. But any way I could, I would see her. But she can't drive here to see me, and I'm 45 minutes from her. But she can drive all the way to Texas. I know who's important, and it's not me. The only people I believe is important to her is people that give her money. And she gets on TikTok asking for donations, stuff like that. I cannot do that. I won't do that. These people come out here and tell me to get a job, and I've tried to get a job. I have my diploma and everything, and to be honest with you, it has not helped me one bit. So somebody to tell me, hey, go out there and bust hell wide open and get that GED, get that diploma, go to college, it don't mean nothing. Maybe I shouldn't say that to kids. And this ain't for kids. But if you're listening, I will say, go get your diplomas. Make your mom and dad happy. But I could tell you that it didn't make my parents happy. My mom was happy for me. But my dad, I didn't get my high school diploma. I got my GED. Then I went to college for a little bit. But then I got married. So then I quit. But I have been to jobs, and because I hadn't had job experience, they knocked me for that. So before someone says, get a job, fatty, I have tried. I've actually worked, and I got let go for a stupid reason because I worked over to my lunch a little bit. I worked over through lunch and was clocked in, but I was working. I wasn't slacking on the job. I was still working. I'm a good worker. I believe that. I have good intentions. So whoever believes what they want to believe about me, just go ahead. But I know my loyal people on here that comment, that root me on, will understand, and I think they can see my true heart. But yeah, the lesson that has taught me is just because you have a friend for 20 plus years, or even just 10 years, you don't mean anything to them when it comes to their man or their children. And honestly, I understand the children, but their man. But I will say, the guy that is with her, he is super honest, and he deserves happiness. And if that is who he's happy with, then that's awesome. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better friend at the time. But right now, it's just not happening. And it's sad because we were really close. Although I think she's closer to, I always thought that all my friends were only my friends because of my sister. The only one that wasn't is probably my other friend, and I ain't gonna say their names on here. But sometimes I just believe they were only my friends because of her, because they could get close to Tiffany. That's my sister. And because my sister works and she can give money and stuff like that, And my sister's a very beautiful person inside and out. So I can understand why they choose her over me. But anyway, like I said, lesson learned. I don't want to get close to people anymore because it made me cry. And I have been trying not to do that, but I kind of knew the video was going to get to me because yesterday I was really upset. And the only friend that was there for me was that one that called me after she seen my rant on Facebook. And she said, "What's wrong? Don't tell me nothing's wrong," because she knew something was upsetting me. And she always does that. She's a good friend. She's a good person to have on your side. And so is my sister and my aunt, and all my family has been there for me. And I thought this other one was too, but to me, I'm thinking that since that one thing happened with her and she can't look over it, I think she was looking for a reason to get rid of me. And God knows why, because, I guess because I don't give her money. I would if I could, you know? Anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I hope you guys enjoy it, the video. I am going to do a workout, but not on camera today. I'm not really feeling it today. And I'm just going to tell you, sometimes I will, and sometimes I just won't. You know? I may do a weightlifting on here, but it's a separate video, so this won't. It's already 26 minutes long. But anyway, I love you guys, and Little loves you too. Whittle. He do. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. I love you so much, and thank you for listening to me rant. Trust me, I'm okay. I just needed to do that. Bye.